Hello everyone, welcome back to Triple F. My name is Anthony. Thanks again for joining me. Today we're going to be discussing the new Funko 5-star collection for Nightmare Before Christmas. So if you don't know what 5-star is, it's a new vinyl collection that Funko is coming up with. Similar to, it's not similar to Dorps, but Funko has rock candy, bobbleheads, wacky wobblers, Dorbs, Funko Pops, vinyl, Hikari, so many different lines. So another brand, another line, cereal. They even have Funkos, which are cereal. So the 5-star is a new line. So the first one they came out with is Harry Potter. I actually have that here, just an example of what it looks like. That's the Harry Potter 5-star. I did do a video on this one, and you can see the 5-star right there. The next one that's coming out in August, the very beginning of August, the first week, is going to be DC 5-star. So you have Harley Quinn, Batman, Poison Ivy, Batwoman or Batgirl, and the Joker, I think, are the 5. So that's coming out next month. So the Nightmare Before Christmas, that one's coming out anywhere between mid to end of August to the beginning of September. So, but this is what a 5-star looks like. They all come, you know, there's just a small box. And they all come with that little window in the front, so you see the character. Here we have Hermione. And then it has like a little Velcro here that you open up. And every 5-star comes with some type of accessory. So she's got a feather, she's got a book, and she's got her wand, right? So that's 5-star for Harry Potter. The only reason I'm showing you that is in case you don't know what 5-star is, that's exactly what it is. So there's 5 for DC that they're coming out with next month, which I will share with you when I get those. And there's 5 from Harry Potter, which I've already done a video on. So now let's get into the 5 that we're going to get from Nightmare Before Christmas. Again, one website says middle of August. If you try to pre-order, they say they drop in September. So I'm getting Funko saying the middle of August, and I'm getting a website saying September. So, again, the due date on these are going to be anywhere between the middle of August and the first week of September, so just plan for that. So the very first one we're going to look at is Jack Skeleton, and he's cool because, like I said, all of these come with accessories. And so you can see he's got, it's really hard to see in this picture. I'm not sure what he's holding in his left hand. I really can't tell, but he looks great. I love the black and the green on the box. I think they did a great job on that one. I wonder how vibrant that green's going to be in person, so I'm definitely excited to see this in person. And I will be collecting these because I really enjoy these 5-stars. They're only... Depends where you go, but they're right around $9.99 each, about $10 US each box. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty reasonable price to get a little 4-inch figure there with some props. So the difference between Nightmare Before Christmas is that they're doing 6 of these, whereas in Harry Potter they did 5, DC they did 5. This one they're doing 6. So that's pretty cool. So there is Jack Skeleton, and again I think he looks awesome. So then the next one we're going to get into, of course, is Sally. We'll go straight from Jack to Sally. And so Sally looks great, as always. So she's got her cat there. And then, again, it's hard to see what she's carrying in her left hand. It looks like a flower, but I don't want to assume anything. But I love her mouth here, how it's stitched up. She just looks great. And if you look at the box and she's, you know, peeking her head out the window, it looks really, really good. And that's what I like about these 5-stars. They come with little accessories, and not only that, but Funko definitely knows what they're doing with these things as far as making them look great. So I think they did a great job with Sally. And as we go through these, please leave a comment below. Let me know which one of these are your favorite ones when we get done with the video. So the next one I want to show you guys up on the line, this is Oogie Boogie. He's most people's favorite, not most, but a lot of people's favorite character. But he can be scary for children. So I love the way he looks. He always reminds me of, he doesn't look just like him or anything, but he reminds me of Scarecrow from DC, obviously, because of that, you know, baggy head look. But this one he's got dice and it looks like a spider there that's purple, and the red dice looks cool. And I love how on the edge of him he's got the little, it looks like the little stitch marks all the way around. He looks great, and if you look at him through, peeking through the window, he looks pretty scary. So he definitely looks really, really scary there. So I love this one. I was kind of hoping they were coming out with this one in October, just because, Jack Skeleton's always been associated with Halloween in some way. So it would have been cool if they dropped it in October. But they're going to go ahead and drop this one in September, which makes me believe that they're probably, and I have no inside information, but it makes me believe they're probably going to be doing the I'll get to it in here in a second as soon as I think of what I'm talking about. But it's the big line of Funko Pops. Oh yeah, I just did a video on it the other day. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. There you go. I have a feeling they're saving a month just for that, and that month might just be November. So definitely, my opinion is they're going to be dropping those in November. They don't want to drop anything else in November. They just want to focus on that. They didn't say this. I haven't read this anywhere. It's just my opinion. Based on everything I'm seeing, besides a couple of the Infinity War Gold Chrome ones that are dropping in November, everything else is really from now all the way into October. So I have a feeling they're going to focus on that in November. So we shall see for the Fantastic Beasts, the Crimes of Grindelwald. So we'll see about what happens with that one. So the next one we got here is Locke. So we already got 3 down. So now we got to look at Locke. And he is, I'm assuming, and again, this is a big assumption, I'm assuming one of his props, obviously is a plunger, you can see that in his right hand, but I'm assuming the other one is his mask, because he's wearing his mask as you see the figure, but when you look at the window, his mask isn't on. So I truly believe that his mask is going to be one of his props in this 5-star. So won't know until I get it, and you can see how the mask probably will be on the side as a prop, but I don't see why they would show his mask on the character but not inside the window unless it was a prop. So I'm assuming that one's going to be a prop. And then the next one to get into, so that was Locke, so now we want to get into Shock. And Shock, again, is wearing a mask. Looks like a witch, has that green mask on, but if you look at her through the window, she's not wearing that green mask. So I will only assume that that's going to be a prop, along with her, the slingshots that you can chuck rocks at people. She's carrying one of those in her right hand. Looks like a witch, and then that green mask I'm gonna assume is a prop. So because her face in the window definitely looks different. So we'll see when these come out. Again, these are going to be dropping somewhere between, Funko saying the middle of August. When you pre-order on websites, they're saying they don't drop until September. So I'm getting mixed information from Funko and from other websites. So again, look out for them about the middle of August through the first week of September, and you should be able to find them. And then the last one we're going to do is Beryl. He's probably my 3rd favorite character, just because he is crazy, at least the way he looks, and he kind of, I know he doesn't look as scary, so when I use this, don't hate, but he kind of reminds me a little bit of Twisty from American Horror Story. He doesn't have that weird mask where he takes it off and he has a grotesque face, but he does remind me of Twisty. So, but this is Beryl from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is number 6, so this wraps up the 5-star collection. I love his green hair, his face with the teeth there. He's got that signature lollipop in his hand. I love the purple with the bones, going down his legs and arms and chest. He just looks great. But a little bit like Twisty, just a little bit. And every time I look at him, it kind of reminds me of Twisty. So that wraps up the 5-star. Again, these are dropping in the middle of August all the way through September. So definitely pick these up. There's 6 of them to collect. Any store that carries Funko will be carrying these. That I've seen the 5-star Harry Potter. I've seen them at Box Lunch. I've seen them at Target. I haven't seen them at Walmart, but I have seen them at Hot Topic as well. So Hot Topic, Target, Box Lunch, and also Think Geek has them as well. I haven't seen them at GameStop, but Think Geek carries them. So those same stores should be carrying the DC ones, and these might even be pre-orderable at those stores. So definitely check out your local store and see if you can pre-order these as well, so you don't miss out on any of the collection. That's all for this video. As always, please be kind to one another. I got a lot more content coming, so be patient. There's a lot of cool stuff coming down the road here. So I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys. We're chucking closer to that 100th subscribe. So we're getting closer and closer and closer. It means a lot to me that you guys are responding and subscribing. Like I said, the views have always been there, but just not the subscribers haven't been there. And so I'm glad that you guys are finally subscribing. Continue to subscribe. I try to put out as much content as possible, especially stuff like this that's coming out in the next month or so. If you go all the way back to my very first videos that I made one about gargoyles, the gargoyles being released. They just were released 2 weeks ago. So, I made that video 2 months ago. So I'm letting you know about stuff that's being released months in advance and where to find them, especially if there's chases, exclusives, all types of stuff, whether it's Funko or non-Funko. Mainly Funko though. I'm letting you guys know about these things. So if you're a collector and you want to know where to find these exclusives or when these are coming out or where you can find these, period, definitely subscribe to my channel, because you get a first look here. You get to see what they look like. And not only that, you get my personal opinion of these characters. And then, of course, I let you know where to pick them up. So that's the #1 reason why you should subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already done so, do it. Because if not, you're missing out. You're missing out. Especially if you're a collector, you want to subscribe. So thanks for watching. Be kind to one another. I will definitely see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.